think it might be called a sack.
A sack.
It burns!
Just to warn you, the book says it can catch fire. My mum might have had a little bit of fun with Tom Jones.
This is Iwan Thomas, MBE. Iwan was a British 400-metre sprinter, former European champion, Commonwealth Games champion and world champion. This is Iwan Thomas. Iwan, this is the health, fitness and navigating live show. So how is your health and fitness at the moment?
Well, sometimes I think it's all right. When I compare myself to other 48-year-old ex-sports people, I think I'm doing okay. So I try and keep fit.
How long ago did you retire?
I suppose I stopped running in about 2005. Loads of injuries, I just had to quit. If I'd known then that this would be as good as it was going to get, I would have embraced it a little bit more and been proud of it. But life's got a way of working itself out, and you know, I'm in a massively happy place right now. I'd like to go Tom Jones. My mum won't like me saying it, but I'll say it anyway. When he came on TV, my dad used to always get grumpy, and one time he stormed out the room. I was about 14, and my mum said, "Oh, your dad needs to grow up," and he went, "Let me tell you, he could have been your father." I think back in the day, my mum might have had a little bit of fun with Tom Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
Bruce Lee. I think someone like Bruce Lee. I find him fascinating. A little bit too much, yeah. I recently did a program called Hunted, and I was away for 2 weeks. And I couldn't look at anything, and actually it was really nice.
You won Hunted.
Amazing feeling, absolutely loved it. Probably the most stressful program I've done.
And did it take a while for you to get out of the habit of everywhere you go, just looking around and going, oh.
Honestly, Tim, I'm not joking. A week afterwards, a helicopter flew over my house and I dived into the living room. Back in my day, it was all that FHM mags and Loaded and Nuts and Maxim and all that. So your sort of Melinda Messengers. Maybe it might have been Melinda, someone like that. I think. Do you remember? From Swindon, I think she was from.
Melinda Messenger.
Yeah.
That's really...
Although I remember when I met
really
Kylie Minogue once, I was really starstruck.
I've spoken to her on Zoom and I met her sister, but I've never met Kylie. In all the years I've been interviewing
Really?
everyone, never met
I
her.
thought you've met everyone.
Yeah, I pretty much have, apart from her. Iwan, I'm excited now because we're going to do a taste test. Pepsi versus Coke. I reckon I can tell just by looking at it, by the way.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. So should we start with this one
then.
and give it a go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Hold on.
I'll sound like an idiot if I'm incorrect, but yeah, I know what that is straight away. That's Pepsi.
Okay, let's go on to the...
Do you not agree? Oh gosh. This is a lot harder than I thought, actually. This is a Coca-Cola.
You're 100% certain that's Coca-Cola?
No, I'm 100% certain.
I agree with you. Yeah. Let's have a look. Yes, we did it! Iwan, we're always told that food's an important part of an athlete's regime. How was your diet when you were...
I was a little bit old school, so I was really under the rule of just eat loads. 3,000 to 4,000 calories.
Just get the calories on board.
Yeah, I used to just eat loads.
You hold the UK record, don't you, for 400 meters?
Yeah, still. It's 25 years this year that I've had the record.
Did you put on weight when you retired?
Yeah, definitely. I used to be about 80 kilograms and now I'm sort of like mid-90s. But my defence is I go to the gym a lot more now. So as an athlete, I didn't really lift much weight.
Well, we're going to try and cook. This is going to be quite simple. What I decided to do was just grab a recipe out of a book which I had lying around in my kitchen. I've not cooked this before, so we're going to do it together. Buttered prawns with tomato, olives and Pernod. Are you ready to get on with it?
I'm ready for this as well.
So we've got plum tomatoes, garlic, we've got unsalted butter, prawns, black leaf parsley. What sort of olives are these? The ones beginning with K. And then we've got chili flakes and we've got coarse salt there. And then we've got some noodles just to serve it on. When you used to train, is it just all strength work?
In the winter, it's like the conditioning phase. I do sand dunes twice a week, hill running, lots of circuit training. Then in the summer, it's sheer speed. So just running fast. My coach was really good at getting me to peak at the right time.
So I've got to take the heads off these. Do you like the idea of this recipe?
Well, it looks very pretty on the book. Yeah. The relay used to always feel easier. All of a sudden, you weren't running for yourself, you were running for your teammates. Budapest, the European Championships 1998, I'd won the 400 metres, my big rival Mark Richardson had got the bronze, and the next day we have to become best mates, shake hands and run the relay together.
Well, when you win something, what happens the day after? Do you feel deflated or do you feel...
Yeah, it's interesting you say that because I remember like when I became European champion, I felt quite deflated. I thought, what's next? It was almost like a massive anticlimax.
What does it feel like standing on the start line? Are you nervous? What
world.
What's the emotions running through you?
Petrified. Only now, when it's taken away from me, I look back and I realise you feel alive. It's where you most feel alive. You've scored them down the middle as well, have you, afterwards?
Just the back end, no. Just the top end.
This end.
No, turn it over.
This end.
No.
This end.
I think it might be called a sack.
Sack.
I think so.
It's not called that. You've made that
I
up.
think it might be. In there, you can see this here, which you have to pull out.
That's the isn't it? Yeah.
Is it?
It's called deveining, but I thought it was the actual.
What is it like then when you say you want to be the best, but you know you're up against Michael Johnson?
Well, I still tried to beat him, and I never felt I was running for second place. In fact, I did beat Michael Johnson. He lost one race in his career, and that was that night. And he never lost another 400 again.
Are you telling me you're the only person who's ever beat Michael Johnson?
In that race, myself and Mark Richardson both beat him. And he didn't shake my hand at the end of the race. He just stropped off at the track because he knew he'd just lost $1 million by losing that race.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he had to win all of them to get the $1 million. And
no!
Yeah. And he never lost another 400 metres after that race.
We asked Iwan to set a fitness challenge for us.
It's a press-up challenge, and I think on paper it sounds quite easy. So you do 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, all the way up to 10, then 10 again, and then back down to 0. Let's go. Now, 8, come on, you got this. Burns! Now we've got 10. One way back down, come on. Oh! Come on, you can't stop now. Come on, 2. Seriously, that's impressive.
You can do that, give it a go. Oh, wow. Okay, so I think we put some butter in to begin with. I know everything tastes better with the more butter you put in.
looks enough.
And we can throw the prawns in. Right, I think that's done.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes, yeah. Olives and the chilli.
We'll do this many olives.
Lovely.
And some chilli. I don't know how much chilli, so we'll do that much.
Yeah.
Should we throw the alcohol in then?
Go on,
right,
in.
so
just to warn you, the book says it can catch fire.
how much of this has to go in?
That much.
No, I didn't catch. Garlic.
Yeah, chuck it in.
Some salt and the parsley and some more butter. What do you reckon?
Yeah, looks and smells lovely.
Are you ready?
Yeah, too right.
All right, I'm going to go for a prawn to begin with. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of buttery, but there was butter in it. What one piece of advice has been invaluable to your life?
Things turn out best for those who make the best out of the way things turn out. With my career and my professional life, it's never going to be a smooth road. There's always going to be hurdles in your way.
What is the meaning of life?
I think my whole life I always was very career orientated. You've got to live in the here and now a little bit. See your loved ones more, spend time with your kids, your family, and really cherish the moments you have.
Anyway, thanks for joining me today.
Thank
How much
you.
are we giving that out of 10? I'm going to give it a solid 7.
I'll better that, I'll say 8.
8?
Lovely, yeah, really nice.
There you go.
It burns!